the last time you guys left off, you guys met with Connie, and due to some magic, she showed you basically the threads of fate connected to everyone. A revelation was made that Saint was not, in fact, Dez's brother Marshall, but a fragment of Dez's broken soul.
Spoilers.
So, with that being said, you guys made a deal with Miss Connie in order to basically investigate and figure out why souls were being reaped before she could get to them. You and destroying it, removing it. You guys would in turn get Marshall's soul back and her assistance in bringing him back to life. You also requested a potion in order to help you in this endeavor. And so she told you it'd be about 10 days. So you have 10 days to march about the Great Western Range and the Titan Peaks before you need to go back in order to get that potion. So while you were up there, Saint basically had requested that you guys go up and meet the giants that inhabit the Western Range in order to learn more about this runic fighting style he had become enamored with. After an abysmal stealth lesson, you guys were ambushed by an orcish scouting party. However, you guys made quick work of them and decided to once again find a new campsite. So, nestled into a cave on the side of the mountain, you guys found sleep. In the morning, you guys were woken by the sounds of an ambush. Two giants were ambushed by a very large squad of orcs that Thracken had identified as members of the Clan of the Clouds. You guys watched these orcs just completely obliterate one of the giants, and then the other one ran off into the woods with several of the orcs still attached to his body. Before anyone could really do anything, Thracken just went out and started talking to the orcs, and they quickly rounded him up, threw him on the back of a mammoth, and started heading off into the mountains. So, as the thunderous footsteps of the remaining mammoths and the orcish raiding party disappears into the valleys, Arms of the Kraken, you guys are left. What do you want to do?
So, I was following. Guys, we're kind of down on orc. He's pretty cool one too.
Yeah, just follow the mammoth tracks. We'll get him.
Yeah, I guess he's dead now, huh?
Yeah. Fuck it. All right. We'll have to maybe we'll meet a new cool like accented friend.
I can hear you guys.
Fuck.
Hareson, you idiot! You were holding your earring.
Fuck.
Push to talk. You need to use push to talk.
Right. So, even with middling passive survival checks, you guys are very easily able to follow the path of these mammoths. The broken trees and uprooted shrubs and just massive footprints through this arid range are pretty easy to follow. So you're not quite as...
clarify.
Go for it, clarify.
Sorry, I would like to clarify that I was following within visual range because I was closer.
So here's what I want you to do real quick. I would like you to make an athletics check for me.
If I can keep up with mammoths.
It's more keeping up with them through this uneven terrain and everything like that.
Okay. Ooh, 22.
22. So Levi, you are able to maintain visual range. It is difficult for you. The terrain is a lot rougher than you are used to, but you maintain visual range as they tramps through this range for several hours. All the while you're kind of guiding your group, giving them updates, but eventually you do reach kind of this bowl in the mountains, and you can see up on top of cliffs up on this mountain the sharpened sticks and bones that have been lashed together that mark kind of this orcish outpost. And though hidden at first, you do manage to see several guards posted and will look like watchtowers. As you continue and follow Thracken, you can see that the mammoths, this large gate that is very well camouflaged is open up, and the mammoths enter in, and the gates begin to close. I would like you to go ahead and make another athletics or acrobatics check if you want to try to make it into the gate before they do close.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay.
You're
Also
the
like
one
to-
staying in visual range.
Yeah. I'd like to warn them about the watchtowers.
Okay.
Also.
And I'll actually just because you can already see it. Bring the map.
You said athletics or acrobatics or just athletics?
Athletics or acrobatics.
That's a 10.
A 10. Okay. As stealthy as you are being, you're still probably about 100 or so meters behind these mammoths, and they're still trying to keep this outpost kind of hidden, obviously. And so they're very quick about opening and closing this gate. And as you begin to run and jump towards the gate, you maintain your stealth, but you jump and roll just in time for the gates to close almost on your arm, but you slip your arm back and out as the gates close in front of you.
Wait. Could I use Misty Step?
If you want to, there's a chance that it will be seen, depending how perceptive these guards are.
Okay, hold on, let me think. Do I want to fucking Misty Step? Oh my god, I don't. If they catch me, it's so bad. Would I be rolling a stealth check if I Misty Step?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
I'll do
versus
it.
their perception.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So go ahead and make that stealth check for me. A 14.
Are you fucking serious? That's so annoying.
All right.
Fucking
Perception's
plus
low,
11
it's
to
low.
stealth and roll a fucking 14.
All right. So as the gate is shutting, you quickly kind of mutter the words under your breath, and the tattoos along your arm begin to light up in like sequential order. And as they wrap around your arm and finally reach your palm with this sound, you disappear and reappear like literally right on the ass of one of these fucking mammoths. And almost simultaneously, the mammoth is startled by the popping sound of your Misty Step, and the two guards that were in the middle of closing the gate both just kind of look at you. It's going to be these guards right here.
Yep. So am I like right here?
Yeah, we'll say right there. But they both just kind of look down at you, and they're like, "Is this one with you?" Hello. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to please put your hands together so we may tie you up and take you to prison, right? Right, yeah.
So
yeah.
respectful.
How far away are we?
I'll do it.
Give me just a sec, and I will.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna allow yourself to be captured?
Yeah.
Sure. We'll just
Chop
put
his head
this
off immediately.
mammoth convoy right here. So very quickly, are you gonna try to obscure any of your weapons?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stow the Hunter's Apprentice.
Okay.
Everything else I'll let them like take.
All right. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
22.
As they are tying your hand, one of the orcs is like tying your hands up, and the other one is literally just like ripping everything off your body. The satchel that has your guys' magic tent is ripped to the side, and several orcs begin like arguing over it. The other orcs take your pack off, take your bow off, but with their large hands moving around, you're able to like move your body to keep magician or Hunter's Apprentice like under your robes and out of their reach.
Are you using like my mage hand to like swim it around?
Okay, I got you. But yes, so by the time that they are done, you are very securely bound, your arms and legs, and a sack is then dropped over your head. Also, you and Thracken both have your earrings removed.
Oh.
Oh.
Can I see what's going on?
No, you have a bag over your head.
Oh, okay.
Can
I will say
that
that you heard a little bit of Levi's voice, as well as them kind of arguing in Orcish.
Oh, shit.
But very shortly after, Levi, you find yourself being elevated and then face first in this smelly kind of thick dreadlock-like mammoth fur, and you begin moving again. So after about, I would say probably 5 or 10 minutes, the rest of you guys all approach, and due to several of your high passive perception, you guys are able to make out the outline of the orc encampment. However, there is no sign of the mammoths, Levi, or Thracken.
Well, this is not good.
I can think of a lot of better situations than this.
Get into this mess.
So
We
do I
split
see
up.
where the footsteps lead?
The footsteps lead up to kind of this brush pile here that looks slightly out of place. That is later pointed out to be the front gate of this orcish encampment.
Well, do you think they'll just give us our friends back?
You should ask him.
Make sure you say please.
They sounded pretty polite over that earpiece.
You guys will stick your tokens like right up here. Everyone who hasn't been captured already.
No. As I'm being kind of like walked away.
Mhm.
Sorry if this is kind of like our little bit of a rewind. I'd like to try to use my like mage hand to kind of like maneuver the hood on me.
Mhm.
Like every so often to kind of get an idea of like where I'm being taken, what I can see, and like if I got separated from Thracken and like
Okay.
stuff like that.
Real quick, go ahead. It would normally be a perception check with disadvantage. However, due to the help from your mage hand, just make a general perception check. An 11.
11.
After just a short amount of time, you are taken off of the back of this mammoth, and you feel yourself being carried up several flights of stairs. Through the small slit that you can see, you pass several large tents with different sex and age of orcs, all kind of outside of it. Some of them are females, some of them are children, some of them are large, like warrior-looking orcs. But all of the orcs that you are seeing, none of them look to be your smaller statured friend.
Okay.
And eventually, you are taken. You're able to see this large kind of bone and stake fence that is opened up, and you are thrown, still tied, into this large kind of holding cell cage area. And I will say, as you fall, roll a d20 for me real quick. A fate die.
You're impaled instantly.
1. I die.
The bow.
You land a big fat
Sick.
pile of mammoth
A 6.
feces.
Okay, the way that you land, your hood is still like rewrapped around your head, but maintains
Mhm.
itself on you. It doesn't fall off.
Oh, okay.
But you're not sure if you're alone in this holding area, but like I said, you are currently prone and still restrained and hooded.
Legs bound or just hands
Yes,
bound?
legs and hands.
Okay. That's not a problem. Pretty easy to deal with binds when you got a third hand.
Giggity.
That's not bound.
Can't be bound.
Thracken, as you are still
Exactly.
hooded as well,
Mhm.
you can go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage for me.
Okay. Perception. Disadvantage. Roll it, baby. Rolled and rolled and rolled. Oh, wow, look at that.
Okay. You're able to see a little bit out of the bottom of your hood, but you are led up some wooden stairs, several flights of wooden stairs. The ground then becomes kind of this compacted rock again. After a minute or so, you pass by an area that smells of burnt wood. Eventually, after that, you are led across another wooden path, and eventually you find yourself. You hear like the moving of cloth and hides, and you are plunged once more into darkness. So the other 5 of you, as you guys approach the outer gate of this orcish compound, again, you seem to be hidden as of yet, or as of now. What would you guys like to do?
look around, find a weak spot to like infiltrate.
Go ahead and make a, we'll call it an investigation check.
Can I help with that as well?
Sure.
Like,
So
look
either
around.
both of you guys make it, or one of you make it with advantage.
I'll make it as well.
You can take a, or it's just one of
Oh
us.
wow, I did even. It's the exact same.
All right.
Alright, we're not very perceptive.
We're not. We're pretty blind.
You guys begin kind of looking around the outside of this. Again, you're kind of in this bowl area. There's a large kind of impassable mountain up here. Another one off to, on this map, we'll call it the southeast. This appears to be the only kind of ingress point, but it appears that there's probably about 60-foot like sheer cliff faces that go up, and almost everywhere that you can see after a little bit of investigation seems to have this large kind of thrown together wall at the top of it with several of these, at least 4 of these guard posts that you guys can see. Other than that, though, you're not quite sure if you're seeing everything, if you're missing something.
Anyone else got any ideas?
I will say, though, these clumps of trees, there are a few of them that are taller than this cliff face.
We got the trees.
I mean,
It's all fine and dandy, but once we're over, then what?
I could theoretically climb one, see if I can look into the camp.
I think we need like an idea of what we're up against more than anything, and also what happened to our friends, because I don't seem to be getting a reply on the earring. As I say hello, Thracken and Levi, hello.
Try to reach you, but your car's example.
I'm not quite sure they work like this, but roll a perception check for me.
Who?
Des.
Dude,
Can I by chance join along?
Sure, why not?
That's a little better.
25,
25.
okay.
A dirty,
A little better.
nasty ass 25.
So, Des, you just kind of hear, like, you and the other 3 hear just like static and like scuffling, but Hareson, with your attuned Harengon ears, you're able to just like lightly hear like, "No, this shini's mine. I'll call dibs on this one." Several voices that seem to be arguing over something.
Guys, they're talking about something shiny and they want it. What do you think that is? They
The
must have taken
earring.
something off them. Oh no. You think so?
well, they're not talking to us.
Right.
These earrings are shiny.
Guys,
Did either of those have our
guys,
treasure?
how smart do we think they are? We could play like we're like voices in their head if they put them on, right? Make them schizophrenic.
Yes.
How are you going to get them to put it on?
I mean,
Okay,
it's a shiny. Maybe they know. What's up?
No, for some reason the mic got unplugged. Yeah, sorry about that.
You know, I'll climb this tree and so see if I can get a look inside.
All right, Nim, if you would go ahead and make a, are you trying to be stealthy about this? Are you trying to be fast about this, or efficient about this?
Can we say like a middle ground between stealthy and efficient?
You pick one.
Okay, efficient.
Efficient? Okay, go ahead and make a athletics check for me.
Damn it, I was hoping you could say acrobatics.
That would have been fast.
Oh,
A
there we go.
23. Okay, so you find
Nasty.
one of the thicker
Dirty.
trees, and you carefully, while maintaining your stealth, climb up the tree. It ends up probably about 15 feet higher than the top of the fence. And as you look out over the encampment, you see 2 more large cliff faces, probably another 50 or so feet tall. But the angle that you are at, you're able to see that there is at least 1 large hut on this side. And then you see these 5 huts and another watchtower up here. As well, you can see a secondary gate right there. You can see this serpentine area that they have at the front end of the gate. You can also see another wall on this side, and from there you can see probably about 2 more squads of 4 orcs. They all kind of appear to be kind of lollygagging or whatever. Some of them are telling war stories. A couple of them are like throwing bone dice. It does seem rather well defended. Do with that information what you will.
I would relay all of that to the rest of the people down below.
Oh,
I see.
What's up?
We're kind of fucked.
Why?
Just a wheel.
A very, very heavily guarded fortress
Okay.
between us and our teammates.
We heard them fighting over the earpiece too, so they took off the walkie-talkies.
Well, I clap my hands and I turn around. It sucks for them. No,
Damn. That's cold.
It's fine. We got it, Thracken. We're fine.
Also, I'm in a tree.
Yeah, and Nim's up in a tree feeding you guys information.
I'm not a tactical.
He's just chilling up there. He just feels comfortable.
I've
I'm
already,
not
I've
good
already
at,
set up a hammock.
infiltrating places. I'm really good at just once I've infiltrated, doing things. So
I mean,
honestly, I think we just bust right in, start cracking
just
skulls.
ask him for our friends back.
yeah. I think that we should just go in. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
we
assuming
wanna
they're
go in.
reasonable enough to not have already killed them, then maybe they are willing to talk.
I mean, what? You know, I don't speak orc.
I think it's it's pretty like on site, like hands on site kind of shit as soon as you see them. So
I don't want to kill an orc.
We wouldn't happen to have
I
any
know.
other orcish speakers, would we?
no, I don't speak orc.
The my best bet would maybe be I could fly in.
Oh, are you waiting on me? Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
don't have anything. Like, as in, like, I do not speak Orcish.
Okay.
So what's the plan, guys?
Some
Question.
I mean, we can try and sneak them out, and then you know, if it goes awry, it goes awry.
You want me to try to sneak?
I mean, do we have any better options?
Just tiptoe it.
Well, I mean, I remember on the headset, the other orcs kind of seemed like they knew Thraken's name, or well, Foehammer anyway. What if we just say we're here with Foehammer?
Yeah, we could do that.
And then
I could be pretty persuasive if I need to be.
But we don't even speak their language.
I don't think it mattered. Did it sound like they spoke
English?
Common?
So you've heard both from
English?
them.
Oh,
The ones that took Thracken were speaking Orcish. The ones that Hareson heard on the earpiece were arguing in both Common and Orcish.
okay. Well, never late than never, guys. I guess we'll am I gonna just walk up, guys? We're just walking up to the gate and seeing what happens. Have maybe some of you guys do some stealthy shit. And...
Yeah, I'll hang back. I'll hang in the trees, weapon at the ready,
yeah, I'll
and-
also just keep my vantage point.
and somebody
Okay,
can.
I'll go up there with Saint.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
They'll just leave sane.
Alright.
We'll walk up to the gate.
Okay.
Keep our hands like in the air.
As you guys get probably about, I don't know, 60-ish feet away from the gate, you guys hear this weird kind of whistling sound. And two massive arrows hit the ground right in front of you. And almost simultaneously, from the left in Orcish and the right in Common, you hear, "Stop right there! This is the property of the Clan of the Clouds."
We come in peace. We're here with the Foehammer, or Orca Foehammer.
And they like look at each other. Never heard of her.
Oh, it's the orc that you guys just brought in. You guys just brought in our friend. We're with him.
I didn't see an orc.
You didn't look too hard.
Open your fucking eyes.
What are you talking about?
There's like one fucking way in this place, and they didn't see an orc. Oh my God.
Turn your head, fucking 45 degrees. There's an orc.
He is an orc,
Back there.
but I didn't see any other orcs.
One of us is
Love?
telling the truth. Everyone
Is the metal man making fun of us?
depends on what you say making fun of fun is.
He only makes fun of people that have seen orcs before.
I mean, I am an orc. Does that count?
No, specifically the orc that we were talking about.
Yeah, only if you. It's only making fun of you if you've seen the orc that we're talking about.
Well, I haven't seen any other orcs.
So we're not.
Do you
making
feel
fun of
insulted though?
Do you have?
I don't know.
Yeah, who's your guys' foreman? Job site foreman?
I am the supervisor. And the other one, like, barks something in Orcish and goes, "What? I am."
Oh, buddy, you gonna let him take that position from
It
you?
kinda sounds like
That's
he's in charge.
crazy. I know.
Maybe we should go talk to him.
What? Yeah, you can try. He doesn't speak the common tongue.
He's probably still smarter than you though. You probably still get more out of him.
No.
Crazy. All right. Well, we need to get in there.
Well-
You have two of our friends. So how can we proceed with this?
I don't know who's your friend, but you just wait right there. My friends will be out to let you in shortly.
Why are you laughing?
As I hear him laugh, I kind of like I ready one of my pistols. I'll be like right here, hiding in the trees.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me real quick.
Sure.
I know this happened beforehand.
Yeah, no, yeah, but I still need to make it. Oh my god.
Another, like, as you're, like, tiptoeing through this, like, these shrubs and bushes, two more arrows, like, land in front of you.
Yeah, no, I need you to open it right now. Or do I need to pull this out? And I'll pull the big sword out.
Oh no, you made him pull out the.
Everyone run! He's got a giant sword! Nobody moves a muscle.
That's crazy. I'm gonna Misty Step right behind him.
Oh god.
Right, so it's height or distance, whichever is greater.
Just pull
He's
his
60
Koji.
feet up. So I do not think you can Misty Step to him.
He's 60 feet up.
Yeah, he's at the top of the cliff. This is like lowland below it.
Oh, that's dumb. Okay.
Yeah, he's like Monty Python, like the freaking guards at the top of the hill. Or the top of the fucking wall.
Are they like standing on the very tip? Like, can we break the cliff?
I mean, you could try.
It's
You're gonna
probably
break
gonna
the
take
cliff?
way longer.
Just like, you know, where it's like you break that little bit off the edge, that little chunk, and then they just come falling down.
Oh, so he's 60 feet from me, right?
Mhm.
Or no?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, if we're doing the calculations, you do length or height, whatever is greater.
so 60 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet is what you're looking at.
Okay. I'm gonna cast command on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. Shit, I didn't think that far out. I'm gonna because I need open door, but
I think command's one word.
yeah, I know. That's all I know. That's what I'm trying to.
And it's a wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save. Approach.
All right.
Because if he opens the door, then we're good to just go in.
So it's a 15 on a save.
Well, he saved.
Oh. Approach what, shiny man? Dude, I rolled a natural a natural 19.
Jesus.
What'd you say, shiny man?
Approach me. Come on.
Well, what? I'm up here and you're down there, and I've got friends
Yeah,
coming
no.
to meet you.
Yeah, but I want to give you a high five for doing such a great job.
Boy, you're not my friend.
I never said
That's
I was
rude.
a friend. I am also readying an action, so...
What
if
action
somebody
are you readying?
hostile- If somebody hostile comes within 10 feet of me, I'm attacking them.
Oh.
Maybe if you shake hands, you could be friends, yeah?
All right. Right about this time, the gate opens, and you guys see 8 orcs begin moving in formation towards you guys.
Oh. Well, hello, everybody.
Hello. We were told that we need to relieve you of your weapons and allow you entry to our fine city.
That is not happening. Sorry, buddy. I am a weapon. And I draw a line in front of him.
Okay. Well, I don't have any weapons, and I take a couple steps sideways.
I'll draw a line.
And they all like look at each other and then look up at the walls and they're like, "Are you sure you want to do this, shiny man?"
That sounds a little racist.
It's pretty racist. I'm not sitting here calling you guys orc, or fucking snaggle teeth or something.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa! He's sitting with the hard TH. Jesus.
He pulled the hard L on that one.
we just need to get our friends back.
Yeah.
Oh, I sense there's racism around here somewhere.
I insight check, and they said that they're going to bring us inside.
All right, so the other one, this one right here goes, "Before we deal with the shiny one, is there anyone who wants to be relieved of their weapons and allowed inside our city?"
I don't have any weapons. Like,
Are you stepping towards them?
Yes.
Okay. They immediately start like patting you down, and then the second one pulls out this massive rope and begins to bind your hands and your feet together.
So that would go.
Yep.
Oh, so when he pulls out the rope, I'm going to cast darkness.
Okay.
Oh shit.
All right.
Oh boy.
Let's see here. I need to go to an eclipse.
I'm just up in the tree, fucking face palming.
Where would you like to bump your darkness?
Orc racism wins again.
So I think I will cover, because it's 15-foot radius of 3. So 1, 2.
I can see in this darkness. Yeah.
We're gonna like center it right here.
All right. Right where? Poke it again.
I guess like that. So it should like cover just me and like that whole group.
Okay. I'm just drawing it out real quick.
Yeah.
So here's what I'll do. Right about there.
And then in the darkness, I will just kind of like whoop, hide away.
Okay. Make a stealth check with advantage real quick.
Can do.
I whisper into the earring, non-lethal attacks. Non-lethal attacks.
I know.
I can't do anything then.
All right. So Grimm, as you have your hands held out and they begin, drawing closer to you with the rope out, you can see the shadows under their armor and that are being cast along the ground begin to grow and stretch and darken. And suddenly they begin to spin like this whirlwind without actual wind, until the area is completely engulfed in darkness. The orcs, you can hear them like beginning. What was that? What was that? You can hear like the eldritch like screams and like all the other craziness. They're obviously not used to this, but you managed to get up alongside the wall without issue.
Awesome. I'm just gonna let them stay confused for a second. But let them deal with their own mess.
Probably a good call.
I'm going to use this confusion to attempt to get deeper and hide in the trees.
Okay, I would like you to make a dex save for me.
Okay. God, I'm going to shoot myself.
No, you're not. But
In-game.
I'll miss.
You are going
misfire,
to take 4 points of piercing damage as you begin running towards the trees, and 2 arrows hit you. One of them in the shoulder, the other one in the calf. And I need to add these orcs to initiative.
Can I like see through the barricade at all?
Yeah, it's open. All right, awesome. Rolled a natural 1 for their initiative.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're lower than me. Let's go.
Does that mean they roll at disadvantage for everything?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, really?
But with the first roll on that advantage, Well, the ones in the darkness, but I rolled their entire group as a whole, so I don't have to fucking micromanage 87 different fucking people.
I'm sorry, 87? I hope that's just a number you threw out.
It is just a number I threw out of my ass.
Okay, cool.
As far as you can tell, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them.
Okay.
From what you can see.
At the gate.
I can see everything.
What about how many I can see?
Sorry, what? I'm having two conversations at the same time.
I'm doing things too.
So what did I miss on the gate group?
Oh, I was just asking how many I can see.
Oh, you see one additional one in this tower over here.
Okay.
But in case of you see one. You see one. No. You see 1, 2. You see 3 of them. This guy, and the guy off the edge. This guy. So, Grimm, after you cast that darkness and you move, Thracken is not here. Hareson, what are you doing currently?
Basically, nothing. I've been just watching them. I should probably do something, huh? I'm gonna dodge over to Nim.
Over to Nim?
I'm in a tree.
Okay.
I know you're in the tree, but I'm gonna like try and kind of. Can I like? What's like going on down below here? Or do these trees have high?
It's a large canopy. There's probably about 2 trees that go all the way up the cliff. The rest of them are probably in the 30 to 40 foot height range.
What would I be rolling for if I want to try and climb it to a safe
Well,
spot?
seeing how we're in initiative order, we'll say unless you moved over there before everyone else was doing everything.
No, I was right here. So,
okay.
No, I've been
5,
like,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I'd be like right here.
30 will get you into the tree line to a place that you can start to climb trees.
Right here?
Yeah.
Cool.
So that was 30 feet. You still have, I think, 5 more feet of movement and your action if you wanted to dash.
Wait, I have 5 more feet of movement after 30?
Don't you have 35 feet of movement?
No, just 30.
Oh, okay. Then right there gets you there, unless you want to action dash and climb the tree.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I am indeed going to.
Go ahead and make a athletics check for me. Or acrobatics if you want to.
Yeah, no, I'll do acrobatics actually. Yeah.
My bad. A 14? Okay. You managed to bounce up to the higher branches of one of these shorter trees. So you're probably about between 25 and 30 feet off the ground right now.
Okay. As my final action, I'm just gonna kind of like crouch down, do my best to like hide in the branches and not make noise.
Okay. You don't have a bonus action to do that. So Nim, you're up. What are you doing?
Oh, I don't?
Are you able to hide as a bonus action?
Oh, I guess hiding is.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
All right. So you are concealed by the foliage, but as far as like active concealment, you don't really have any.
Gotcha.
So I don't really want to do anything from here yet, but would you allow me to like hold an action to like if shit starts getting like serious to like jump 5 feet in, like over here and then Blessing of the Ridden Queen to the tower behind this guy?
Do you just want to do that now, or are you holding that movement?
Like holding that if it gets serious down below.
Sure, I'll let you hold a movement. You're not usually supposed to, but I'll let you do it.
All right, yeah.
What a nice DM.
That'll be anything. Everything.
Showing some favoritism here.
It's just because Nim is so attractive.
Fair, dude. Nim's pretty good looking.
All right, so it's the orc's turn. I mean, they already started engaging, so this dude right here is going to take 2 shots at Dez, and this one right here is going to take 2 shots at Saint.
I'm going to shield.
Spell shield?
Yes.
Go for it. All right, first against you does an 18 hit.
No.
Okay. Does a 23 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not bad. It's 6 points of piercing damage. But as this hail of arrows begins raining down just in a general area on the group. 2 of them get close to you. The first one almost hits you before being deflected by your shield spell. The second one passes almost the same place through and just like grazes along the side of your neck and pops out like this poof of feathers before burying itself in the ground behind you.
Damn.
Saint does a 21 hit.
Yes, just hits like the
Saint does a natural 20 hit.
All of a sudden, all these natural 20s are gonna start hitting me. It's crazy.
Oh, shit, the DM
literally.
downloaded
Yeah, you guys thought you were the only ones. I haven't got a crit in like fucking 3 sessions. I don't want to hear it.
You swore you'd never leak it.
Well, the first attack is only 6 points of piercing damage.
I get $5 every time you roll a natural 12. Why would I not leak it?
13. And the crit is going to be 15 points of piercing damage. So, very similar to Dez, this kind of hail of arrows is shot across the group. The first one hits you like right above the knee. You used to be an adventurer. The second one, though, finds itself like square in the center of your throat. Like if you were an actual living being, it would have severed your windpipe. But it just buries itself into a couple of vital components, but you are able to kind of shrug it off. And
Idol shrugged it off. No worries.
yeah, we're gonna see if these guys can figure out where the fuck they are, and that is a natural 2. So nope, those guys are all fucked. Levi, do you not know what a Viking blood angel is?
No.
Okay, so it's a way of
I Googled
execution. Yeah, it's a way of execution where they would like bend a person over this or string them up, but usually bent over like an altar. And they would take a hatchet and they would pop the ribs out of their back right along their spine. And then they would open the back of their rib cage up and then pull the lungs out and lay them on top of the rib cage on the back. And they would
Rewind,
leave them
this
there.
stream is rated M for mature.
Oh, yes. All of my streams are M for mature. But, and then they would leave them there until they died. And it was a sign of cowardice if you cried out in pain during the entire thing. Any of the thing.
Oh.
And you wouldn't go to Valhalla. But that is what you see over there. But due to
I was gonna say R.I.P. Levi. They don't know the context, so they told you.
Jesus,
No, but
yeah,
I'll give you
doesn't
your
even
full
roll for shit. He's just done.
Yep, I'll give you your full turn now that we're in initiative order. So what would you like to do?
So,
As your hood is now off and you're standing in front of this massive giant that has been blood angeled across this altar in front of you.
Is there like anything else to it than just that? Like
No, it's like this large kind of open cage, possibly like an arena or something like that. And then, like I said, there's probably 5 or 6 skeletal or desiccated bodies like laying across it. Some of them are bound with hoods over their heads. Some of them seem to be free. Whether this is a fighting ring or a holding cell, you're not quite sure. But it doesn't seem as though any guards are actively watching you at this point.
okay. Are there any like along the outside of the cage? Are there any?
It's not like a small cage. It's like think like a Coliseum type thing.
Okay, I mean that's fine. Do I see any like anywhere that would be like an area I could slip through?
I would say that there are
climb?
areas between some of them that seem to be purposely there so that people could like look through the gate to see what's going on inside, but you would probably not be able to like slip through it. You'd have to go up and over, and probably about 10 feet tall is the highest part of this gate.
If I were to be like careful, not with speed, would it be not that hard to climb?
I mean, you could do it in an action. It would just, take double your movement for every. So you need 30 feet of movement to get to the top of it, or 20 feet of movement to get to the top of it.
Okay, and it's an action.
Or part of your movement.
Oh, okay.
I just meant as part of your turn. My bad.
Okay, yeah, because I mean, because the reason I asked if it's an action, because if I dash, then I have the movement to climb it. This turn.
Gotcha. It's up to you. This is the start of your turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
So would you allow me to climb it if I dashed?
Sure. I mean, it's part of your movement.
Okay. All right. Well, if there's nothing else interesting at this fucking thingy, then I'm going to move over here. So that's 5, 10, 15. And then I will. Wait. You said how much feet to climb this?
20 feet of movement.
20? Oh, I could do it.
Okay. So maintaining your invisibility, trying not to hit any spikes or anything like that. You carefully begin to climb up and over this gate. When you get to the top of it, you can see several orcish children over here playing, and there seem to be 2 adult orcs just kind of standing by and watching them. However, it seems as though there's some sort of scuffle to the north, and you can see orcs like actively moving to the north.
God damn it.
This is just you perched at the very top.
Yeah. So the 20 feet of movement is perched, like
that gets you perched at the top of the gate.
Okay.
Fence. We'll call it a fence.
And there's like a bunch of orc children. Sorry, my turn's taking a long time, but there's a bunch of orc children over here.
Yeah, I'd say there's probably 4 of them. They seem to be playing some sort of brutal game of tag with, bones. Just chasing after each other and just beating each other over the head.
Okay.
God, the good old days.
Can I see any while I'm up here?
Uh-huh.
Since I have height.
Yep.
Do I see any huts?
Des, you're on
that
deck, by the way.
Do I see any huts that seem like more official or bigger than?
Make a perception check for me.
Sure.
And this will be. Oh, you already. No, you just use your movement. So if you want to, you can take a bonus action to kind of take the scenery in.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so bonus action, make a perception check for me. An 8.
Why don't you ever let me investigate, man?
Because it's not really an investigation.
These huts, man.
No, you're looking around and getting a sense of the area. Investigation is like, I have a specific target. I want to find out things about this. Not like I'm going to look around the area and figure out importance of buildings and stuff.
Okay.
At least that's the way I run with it. Think of it area, perception, specific, investigation.
This feels like a dictatorship.
It is. I am God. So as you quickly look around, I will say that there's a large hut down here, as well as large troughs, and you can see areas where the mammoths have been caged, as well as a cave down there. There's also a couple, at this point you can't really count them, but there's lots of orcs like running around on there. This scattered group of huts up here all appear to be relatively the same size. Some of them have different like trophies hanging out of the outside. Some of them have weapons racks hanging off of them. There's a big fire pit with large war drums sitting next to it in the center. And then across the bridge, you can see a singular tent.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll just, I guess, end my turn up here if it's okay. If it's like safe.
I mean, you're
Like,
invisible, so
yeah. No, but I mean, like, do I feel like perched, like fairly comfortable, like sitting?
I mean, you've just climbed up this fence and you're like sitting at the top of the fence.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll just stay up here for now.
Okay. Sounds good. Des, you are up. Saint, you're on deck.
Okay, so is this, so like are these guys like obscured by cover up here in these little towers?
Due to their height, I'll give them half cover.
So if I fly, so even 30 feet up it'd still be
Yep, they would still be 30 feet above you.
Okay. Okay. In that case, that does change things. You know what? Since that actually doesn't, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Branding Smite. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And then pull out my rifle and go take a shot at that guy right there.
Give me just a sec. I'm just posting something in the chat so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about.
Did we get Clonk built and I just forgot about it?
You can do it as on the long rest.
Yeah, Clonk is, but it's not like the crazy cracked Clonk.
Yeah, it's his little baby Clonk. So in the D&D chat, I posted kind of what I was thinking of their watchtowers, and they're on that platform in the middle.
I see.
So, are we throwing the idea of a peaceful resolution, or just getting out of here to the side? Are we fighting now?
I mean, I wasn't fighting. I was still like.
I'm more or less talking to the guy with the gun in his hands.
Well, they're just attacking.
Here's what I'll say, Harrison. That thought goes through your head.
Yeah.
You can voice your opinion on your turn.
Understand.
Hey, man.
All right.
Orcs attack me first. I'll just fight back.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking fight. Yeah, fire. Fuck it.
And who are you shooting at?
Oh, never mind. It jams, so I'm not fighting.
Jesus Christ. So you aim your rifle, and you didn't get the world's greatest batch of ammo in this last one that you made kind of hastily. So as the hammer strikes the primer on the back of the cartridge, all it does is kind of fizzle and smoke in your face.
Cool. And then I'm gonna let's see how far I have. Sorry. That. I'm gonna attempt to fall deeper back into the tree.
Okay.
And Clonk is gonna run out into the street and wave his arms and be like, "Hey, what's up?
Hello there, orcish brethren."
Oh yeah, hello there, orcish brethren. I'm here in the street and I'm just trying to get inside and talk to my friends.
Oh, no, shorty man. Anything else on yours or Clonk's turn?
Please don't take my shinies. No, that's all.
All right, Saint, you are up. Grimm, you're on deck.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck, dude. I need to get a bow. I'll step right here and then still hold my action in case anyone hostile comes within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
Not really much I can do. I'll yell over to anybody who can hear me and just say, we need to take out those archers. Non-lethal, like. Do it for Thracken.
All right. As that sentiment echoes through you guys' earpieces, Grimm, you are up.
Awesome. I'm going to start off by activating my Form of Dread.
Okay.
My bonus action. Get my temporary hit points. Ooh, 7. Oh yeah. And then I think this is going to work because I can't think of something worse to a tribe of orc than someone getting scared. So we're going to use my Eldritch Blast to just one by one. We're going to hit him.
Both attacks on him?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Make 2 attacks with advantage.
Thank God, because one was a natural 1.
Jesus Christ.
So 28.
28 hits.
And the other one is 11.
And 11, unfortunately, does not hit.
That's fine. The 1 hits. That's
Yep.
all I need. So that's 13 force damage. And
Very nice.
He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw of 16 or is frightened.
All right. How does a... What's 18 minus 4? 14? Yeah. How's a 14 sound?
Failed.
All right.
He is afraid.
He is scared. I'll need to get
shiver me timbers.
my little thingamahoots. We will call that one scared. Why not? All right. So Grimm, as you hunker down in this darkness, eldritch tendrils and begin to spread out of your tattoos and across your body. filling you with this kind of reinforced vigor, almost as an armor around you. You then hold your hand out, and as the eldritch tentacles begin winding up your arm, creating famine on it, that unbudded rose opens up, and the two eldritch blasts shoot out. The first one catches the orc like right on the side, and you can see the force damage like rip into his side and kind of begin burrowing and eating into his armor. The other one does go awry, but the orc begins screaming. Between the pain that he's feeling and these horrifying screams and everything going on inside of the darkness, he is considered scared, frightened.
What a little bitch.
My whole turn.
That's your turn. All right, Harrison, you are up. Name on deck.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna yell, use command, get a little bit higher up here. Oh shit, I can't.
Yeah,
get up
you're
there.
on a tree right now.
God.
So you don't
I
have
can,
any horizontal movement at the moment.
I don't even know what the heck I can do from this point to be helpful. That's the problem. I've been trying to sit and decide.
Spiritual weapon?
Well, yeah, but we don't want to hurt them, do we? I thought we just decided again we're still trying to get away. Okay, screw it. Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use a spiritual weapon on this gentleman right here.
Yeah, I'll say he's half in and half out of the darkness. So you can see parts of him, but he has no idea what's happening. So go ahead and make that spiritual weapon attack with advantage for me.
Fantastic, I will do.
A quick question: can we make any form of damage non-lethal if we just say it's non-lethal?
Non-lethal gunshot.
Does a filthy, disgusting 21 do anything?
For now, I will say yes, but I know there have been cases in the past where I've been like, I don't think you could do like an AoE attack. You know, if you're casting fireball in a room, it's really hard to do that non-lethally. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so would that be the same logic with like fangs with a fire snake? I'm just asking for future reference.
Can I?
How about this? I'll make this for right now. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, force. I feel like you could do those non-lethally, but any other elementals and necrotic, you cannot.
Okay.
Hey Ben,
does that sound okay for right now?
Yeah, that's fine.
A 21 definitely hits. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm not trying to rush you on that by any means. I was gonna ask, what parts of him were showing?
Like his arm and his back, but you get a general idea where he is.
Okay, can I aim specifically for his arm so I'm not just like hitting his spine or anything like that? I don't want to like.
I mean, that would be
super hurt.
non-lethal, but yeah, sure. 21 hits.
If it,
You've already said that you wanted to do it non-lethally. So
yeah,
So non-lethal, the way it works is it's any physical attack.
there you go,
It's
physical.
non-lethal.
So you cannot
Oh,
do a
okay.
non-lethal attack with a spell.
oh, fair enough.
Thank you, player.
At least that's off the top of my head from remembering it.
Yeah, I couldn't remember how it worked. So
But
bludgeoning,
yeah, so
piercing, slashing damage.
Piercing.
No, your spiritual weapon is definitely force damage.
Oh, I was gonna say because it's a spear. Okay,
Yeah, regardless, the damage type is force.
If
gotcha.
it can be non-lethal with spells though, as long as the spell inflicts melee damage.
Okay. There you go.
I
So
won't lie
you
when you said
could
that
with
right
your
there.
spiritual weapon. Go ahead and roll your damage, buddy.
I'm just quizzing him, guys.
So,
No, I'm gonna go grab a beer.
all right, Harrison, roll your damage before you grab your beer.
Oh my god, yeah, that's probably important, huh?
Hey, what color were those coats that Caldor made?
Wait, what? The...
Purple and white. 8 points of force damage. Very nice. If I could select his token, there you go. It's 8.
Fuck, I thought for.
All right, so as this magical spear hurls through the air, I like to think you grab onto your holy symbol and then you like throw an empty hand, and as like the momentum is carrying nothing through the air, this javelin like appears flying through the air and like impacts the orc. It like sticks in for just a second before like flashing out and hovering right above his head, but it gouges deeply into him. He screams in pain. He still seems fine though. Anything else on your turn though, Harrison?
Nah. Oh, actually, as a bonus action, I don't have hide. Never mind. Nope.
Okay. Well, technically, spiritual weapons your bonus action. You still have your action. You can use an action to hide though.
I'm gonna use my action to hide. I'm just gonna duck down and make him think some random spear just came out of them.
Cool. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me. Their passive is 16, by the way.
I hone the memories of watching Levi.
Oh, and you do have disadvantage on your stealth.
I know.
Yeah, heavy. I'm
11.
an 11. Okay. So you kind of wrap yourself around the back end of the tree, but in so doing that, you grab onto a branch that's not quite as thick as the others, and it snaps, and you like sag down onto another branch below. So you're still hidden, but they kind of have an idea where you are. With that being said, Nim, you're up. The orcs are on deck, followed by Levi.
Y'all need to start paying attention to stealth class.
You gotta do better at describing it.
Listen,
Or
I
just
one.
stealth.
I'm fucking sick with it, so you guys gotta just do what I do. Easy.
All right. Nim.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump off the tree, and then mid jump I'm gonna misty step over here.
Okay.
Behind this guy.
Your misty step is 30 feet, so yeah, it's well within your range. As you're jumping out, you disappear into this flame, and you reappear right behind the orc. Again, he is like half in and half out of the darkness, with kind of this gaping hole in his shoulder and a spiritual weapon hanging over his head.
I'm gonna punch him, and also hit him with a stunning strike.
Go for it. Make an attack roll. You do have advantage because he is considered in the
thank God.
darkness.
Fuck!
Okay. He said you had advantage. No, I'm just joking. Your first attack, you're trying to hit him like right in the back of the head, and punching into this darkness is this weird feeling. I don't think you've dealt with it very much before, but you totally miss his head. Second attack. Natural 20. Very
Okay.
nice. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Right. You hear a little cha-ching come from Grimm's mic.
So, boop, and then boop, and then it's plus 2d6, so 24.
Did you roll your 2d6?
What, 2d6?
Well, you still need to roll the 2d6,
I didn't.
and then you max it out.
Wait, no, not 2d6. It's 1d6 and then 1d4. I didn't do Fangs of the Fire Snake. I just
Oh,
straight
okay. So that's just, so 12
plus
plus
22.
22 points damage. Very nice.
And I forget what the thing for a Stunning Strike is. Hold on, let me find it.
It's a wisdom save. And the DC is 8 plus your wisdom modifier?
No, it's a con save.
It's a con save. Okay. That's right. How does a
DC
19
16.
look?
They succeed.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm rolling high tonight.
Grim dice using bitch.
Yeah. So you miss with the first one, but immediately follow it up with like this horizontal elbow to the back of the head, and you can feel it connect with the skull. There's a slight crunch underneath your elbow, and he's still moving afterwards.
Yeah, that's my whole turn.
All right. I am gonna change the music up a little bit. I'm gonna make this a little more fighty fight instead of. Hey guys. I mean that works too. I didn't have to change anything. Anything else on your turn, Nim?
That's it.
All right. On the orc's turn, I think that's the button. Nope, that was not the button. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm messing everything up tonight, guys.
Okay.
This fucking guy.
All right, so top of the round, the orc that you just hit him is going to flail back at you with very similar to the kind of short-handled axes that the orcs in the ambush were using. He's going to make 2 attacks with disadvantage at you because he's just flailing. That is going to be a 6 to hit.
Nope.
Second attack is going to be a 9 to hit.
Nope.
All right, so his flailing does nothing. the next orc right here is going to make 2 attacks at Clunk.
Oh no, Clonk.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, of course.
Does a 12 hit?
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't? Okay, so 1 hit. That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage to Clunk.
Okay.
All right, and this guy is going to... Did you successfully hide? I can't remember.
I didn't do any checks. I
Okay,
just hit.
you'll just have half cover. So he's going to take his 2 attacks at you. So add 5 to your AC.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
So, hidden behind the trunk of the tree, you hear this as 2 heavy arrows hit the other side. Levi, from your position, you can hear all of these orcs begin to yell, and these 2 come up to the drums and begin pounding on the drums. All these other orcs, as they hear it, begin to grab weapons, and some of them grab bows, some of them grab those small axes. One of them grabs this massive battle axe that's probably about the size of Hareson. And they're going to use their movement to begin moving in
I don't like the
this
sound of that.
direction. Just saying, it's rabbit sized, man. But actually, he's posted up there. He's going to stay in his guard tower. And that, I believe... Oh, wait. I need to make a wisdom save for them. See if they can get out of the darkness. Jesus fucking
That one guy's
Christ.
afraid. Is he gonna run away?
It's still a -1. He has no idea where he's going. He's just curled up in the fetal position right now.
Oh.
We will call him prone at the moment. So he is frightened and prone. Sure, that can be prone. That kind of looks prone.
Kick him in the ribs.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, top of the round, Levi, you're up. Des, you're on deck.
These guys didn't move at all.
Who?
These ones.
The ones in the towers? No.
No, not in the tower. Well, they're in towers.
ones
Those
next
are
to 'em.
towers. The ones next, the 2 that are closest to me. I don't know if you can see my ping.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the map. No, they, I mean, they grabbed weapons, but it seems like they're the ones in charge of keeping an eye on the kids.
Okay. Oh man, I don't know what to fucking do. From my vantage point, can I see what the commotion is at all?
You
Like,
cannot.
any
You
information?
can just see kind of the edge of this cliff down here.
Okay. All right.
Remember, you're elevated another 50 feet off of this. And then all this shit's happening 60 feet down there. So technically, you're like 110 feet above them.
Oh boy. Okay. Damn it. I'm going to use my. Okay. Well. Okay. First, I have a question.
Mhm.
Since I'm invisible, am I considered hiding, or do I need to use the
You
hiding
just get it.
action?
You get advantage on your stealth check.
So I still need to use my bonus action hide.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Well,
we didn't make
I
a stealth
will-
check for you last time.
Yeah, I will. Fuck, I had a whole ass action. I could have did it, but I will
Roll a d20 for me.
bonus action. Okay.
It's a 10, so go ahead and make your stealth check for last turn.
Oh, thank God.
We're all a little rusty. 26, you are fucking. No one knows where you are.
29.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
You're not quite
I'm
sure where
going
your
to-
feet are at this point.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm going to use my action
Mhm.
To use minor illusion
Mhm.
to create the sound of a child that sounds like they like tripped and fell and hurt their knee
Okay.
and they're crying. Like an orcish child. So they're like, "Wah!" Like they're like screaming.
I got
Not
you.
like, yeah.
I got you. Go ahead.
And then
Go ahead and make a
deception.
deception check with advantage for me. Deception or performance, you choose. Sorry.
I think that it's the same.
Okay.
So
So
16.
as the tattoos begin to light up, the lighting tattoos break the invisibility as it wraps around
Wait,
your
what?
arm. Yeah,
No, that's
and
not how that works.
invisibility works until you take an action or cast a spell or make an attack.
It's an attack.
Um,
or cast
Or
a
a
spell.
spell.
Yep.
Can I roll that back? Because I would not have done that if
roll
I
a
knew.
roll a fate die for me.
God.
So as you cast the spell, you are in the middle of summoning it, and you see the light appear through the invisibility on your arm, and you're like, "Oh fuck!" And you cast the spell. There's a sound of a fallen orc, kind of halfway down the hill behind you. You find yourself standing on top of this fence. No one has taken notice of you yet because of your massive fucking stealth check from last turn. But you're no longer invisible.
I really fucking needed that invisibility. That's fine. I'm going to just come down and I guess try to fucking get out of line of sight so that.
All right, you crawling or you jumping? It's not a big deal. I just want to know.
I'm trying to make as much little amount of sound as possible.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me. This won't affect anything. This is just flavor. 25. Yep.
Not
You
funny.
drop to the bottom, no movement whatsoever.
Ka-ching.
Quiet as a freaking fart in the breeze. You just drop to the ground and go hide behind that tent.
Silent but deadly.
Is there anything
I
else you
guess
would
so.
like to do?
No.
Des, you're up. Saint, you're on deck.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do? Guys, I say into the earpiece as I look over the trunk that I'm hiding behind.
Okay. You can see two large arrows sticking out the other side, and the orc up in the tower knocking another arrow.
Well, hello?
Hello?
What do we do?
I don't know.
I mean, do what you can.
Okay,
We're
well,
kind of huddled up together.
yeah,
Harder than-
well, I would. All right. If that's what we're wanting, I'll
Okay.
So if I were to say just shoot into the darkness, how would you want to play that?
I would make you make an attack roll with disadvantage, and we would see if you hit anyone.
Okay. Man, there's a lot of them though.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be all right. I guess I'll just take aim at the. Okay, you know what? Actually, fuck this. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fly 30 feet up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to unjam my rifle, and then stay there.
Okay.
30 feet in the air.
Yep. I'm gonna let you. So I was just thinking of this. So it's not gonna affect anything this game, but it's something I'm gonna have to think about. You fly with your arms, and you're using a two-handed weapon.
Yeah.
So I'll let you do it for now. We'll just say that you're able to do it right quick. Like you fly the 30 feet up, and then you drop down while you're doing it, and then you fly back up.
Or
So
what
we'll
if
say
you-
that for now.
What if I'll unjam and then fly up?
How about this?
How about that?
How about this? How about you fly 30 feet up, and you land on a branch of one of the trees?
That works for me.
Okay. You land on the branch of the tree, and then you go ahead and take your action to fix the jam in your gun.
And then that will be my turn.
That being said, Saint, you are up. Grimm, you're on deck.
Yeah, I'm still holding action. I can't really do too much when everything's way too far away from me and everything for me is dark. So
So the dude that
Yeah.
essentially started this by being Billy Badass is the only one like not doing anything right now.
Be really nice if this darkness went away, you know.
All right, so you are
I've been afraid
still
of it.
holding your action until someone comes within 10 feet of you.
A hostile creature comes within 10 feet. Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, Grimm, you are up.
All right, so that one guy is prone. You know what? I'll scoot in right here. I'm gonna cast Arms of Hadar.
Okay. Sounds good.
So 10-foot radius. They need to make a strength save.
10-foot radius of you?
Yes.
Okay. So that is going to be everyone except this dude. First guy is a 6.
No.
All right. Second guy is a 10.
No.
Third is a 6.
No.
How about a 19?
That saves.
Okay. How about a 24?
That one saves.
And a 16?
16 is the DC.
So it saves. So these 3 guys, the 3 backliners, all save. The other 4 fail.
Okay, everybody who failed can't take a reaction on their turn.
Okay.
They're going to take 13 necrotic damage,
Very nice.
and they need to make a wisdom save or they're afraid.
God, you are gross. All right. Wisdom saves. First is going to be...
They need 16.
Yeah. Fail. Second is a fail. A fail. A fail. A fail. And is that 5?
Fail.
Yeah. All of them fail. So,
Okay, so with them all successfully feared, I can free action drop darkness, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
so
They need to see me and they need to run.
real quick, I think we were calling that one fear. I don't remember. Just the ones that took damage, right?
All the ones that failed that with yes.
Yeah, so all the ones that take damage. All right.
Except him.
Well,
if
he
they-
wasn't affected by it.
all the successfuls take half damage.
Oh, okay. I need to roll that. I don't think that they can. No, even with a natural 20, they cannot pass that. Actually, I whatever. I fucked that up. It's supposed to be only -2. But all right, 3 more wisdom saves with a -2. That's still gonna be a 6. That's still gonna be an 8, and that's still gonna be a 10. So all of them are frightened. So, Grimm, as you stride up to them, the eldritch tentacles around you begin like burrowing into the ground and then reaching up from the ground and like grabbing onto these guys, slamming them around. The places where the tentacles like touch their skin begins to like instantly decay and like the flesh begins to slough off their arms and stuff. And as they all begin like just screaming in terror and everything, you drop the darkness. Everyone else can see like your massive eldritch form like billowing out from them. And Saint, you catch one look at one of the orcs as, we'll just say the one in the back because he's been so abused so far. You just catch the very last second of him being picked up by this dark tentacle and like slammed repeatedly onto the ground before the tentacle withers away back into the ground.
I bend over to one of these other orcs and I go,
All right. Anything else on your turn, Grimm?
Lethally.
it's not lethal, it's okay. But they didn't die.
He says as like one of their faces like melting.
He still has a pulse. It's all right.
Anything else on your turn, Grimm?
That's it.
All right. So, as the sound of these war drums fill the encampment, Thracken, the chieftain, stands up and he's like, "Sounds like the giants are attacking. Come on, Foehammer, you can prove your worth already." And he begins walking out of the tent.
Has he given the Foehammer back?
It's up against the wall. You were using it as part of the talk, so I'll say that you're able to grab your Foehammer. And as you follow him out, you can hear the war drums and you can hear the sounds of battle coming from the gate. Thracken, with that being said, what are you doing?
From I can't see that.
Nope.
Did I hear the gunshots though?
No.
I didn't shoot.
Oh, that's right, because it jammed.
Yeah. You have no idea. You think
Okay,
giants are attacking.
Well, then yeah, I'm following him, ready to slay some giants.
All right. It's your turn.
Oh, well, I can't really see an enemy, so I'll just can't use my bonus action dash, so I'll just dash 100 feet.
Okay. So go ahead.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100 gets me there.
Nice. So as you, we'll just say he's keeping pace with you the whole time. Why not?
Okay.
As you guys breach the tent and begin running stride in stride, he's a foot taller than you, but I mean, you're keeping pace. And he like looks over at you and he's like, fast for a little whelp. First kill's on me. And like you guys begin charging through the village, picking up more of the warriors and stuff as you're going. Levi, you see a very familiar orc, as well as an orc that is much larger and wearing like all kinds of skulls and other like trophies along his belt, with this massive like war sword charging across the bridge and then towards the other orcs.
Oh.
With that being said, Hareson, you're up. Levi, you're on deck.
Levi.
Nim, the other elf.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my longbow and take another shot at that one that's right in front of Nim.
Okay, go for it. Due to the height difference, he's still gonna have half cover.
Will that mean disadvantage or?
No, he just has +5 to his AC.
Gotcha. Oh yeah.
All right.
It's a 10 hit.
As you are trying to hold on to this broken branch and like tiptoe on the branch below, you pull out your crossbow and you aim and you fire, and the bolt flies through your spiritual weapon and then like sticks in the post next to his head.
Well, at least we put the fear of God in him. Next, I'm just gonna finish off with my spear. I'm gonna just like do a quick little turn downwards from above him and just come straight down.
Okay, go for it. Make your attack roll.
My name is Grimm, not God.
Boo. 7.
You need to make an attack roll first.
Oh shit. Does
A natural 20 definitely hits. Yes.
A clean, beautiful, pristine 20.
Yeah. So that is going to be 8 plus 4, or 8 plus 7 is, numbers 15 points of force damage. All right, so as you command your spiritual weapon to come down, it stabs back through like his right shoulder and out the front of his chest before disappearing and reappearing back above his head. He bellows out in pain and turns towards the source of it and sees like this ethereal floating spear above his head. Anything else on your turn?
Ooh, no, I'm okay.
All right. So with that being said, Nim, you're up. The orcs are on deck, followed by Levi.
When he turns to look at the spiritual weapon, I just like tap him on the shoulder to get his attention. I'm just gonna go for a solid right hook.
Go for it. Make an attack roll. Unfortunately, a 14 doesn't hit. Unfortunately, a 13 doesn't hit either.
Flurry of blows.
Go for it.
I'm gonna hit this guy one day.
Fortunately, a 9 doesn't hit.
I'm gonna hit him one day. Here we fucking go.
There we go. Grimm's making money tonight.
Damn.
Hey, go ahead and roll your damage.
Bro's got 20 bucks.
Let's go.
Shit, my stock way
Let's
up.
go.
So that's 23 points.
Damage.
Very nice.
They really hit the jackpot on this one. Good lord.
I doubt it's gonna kill him.
All right.
But just in case, I'm gonna specify that it's non-lethal.
Well, I'm glad you did that. So you tap him on the shoulder and he turns and looks at you, and you go to like punch him and he just holds his elbow up. You punch right into his elbow. You then go to like kick him in the side and he just grabs your foot. You go to headbutt him, and with his other with the hand that he blocked the first one with, he grabs your hand, and as he pulls you up in the air, you just swiftly kick him in the nuts, and he drops to the ground completely unconscious.
Thank God, the nut shot came in clutch. That was my turn.
All right. With that being said, the orcs, they're all like no longer in the darkness, but completely terrified. Run away! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 gets him here, 40 gets him here, 40 gets him there, easily gets him there, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 gets him there. Does Clonk want to take an attack of opportunity?
What about me?
Clonk would
I
like
mean,
to
Grimm.
stick
Yes,
his-
Grimm. Would you like to make an attack of opportunity too?
Yes, I would.
Okay, go for it. Make your attack of opportunity, and Clonk, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity too.
I was gonna attempt to like stick my foot out and trip one of them.
There's
Clonk's little lay down and trip.
So, with my opportunity attack, I'm going to hit him with Booming Blade. Because I have Warcaster.
yes, you do. Go ahead and make your attack.
Oh my God, the fucking Grimm dies.
Not lethal.
Cha-ching.
Bro, non-gendered bro. Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
He really is making fucking bank tonight. Holy shit.
Here's the. Okay, we got 10 for the just the attack, and there we go. So 2 damage for Thunder initially, and then as he runs away, he gets another 11.
Well, it's gonna be.
Well, yeah. So I had maxed all that, so another 10 on the strike for 20 damage, famine, and plus 8, so 10 damage thunder.
Yep. And then he's
Another-
obviously running away, so go ahead and take the movement damage on that.
Oh, that's a separate instance. So that's only the
Yep, that's the 11.
11.
All right, Grimm. Then continues to run away. This, what was Clonk's attack of opportunity?
I was gonna try and see if I could trip one of them, maybe like lay in front of them and be like a roadblock and bring one of them down.
I love that.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay.
Actually, here's what I'm going to say.
Huh.
You're going to make an attack roll. That attack roll is going to be
Oh,
the
whoops.
DC for his dexterity saving throw.
Okay. There we go. 18.
Okay. And that is going to be a... Alright, so as this orc is fleeing from Grimm and Famine just straight up stabbed through one of their stomachs, Bloom's on the other side and is ripped back through him with this massive hole in his stomach. They're all just running. By the way, Saint, you're about to get an attack of opportunity too. And this guy's running past Clonk. Clonk holds his foot out, and the orc hits it, rolls forward, and ends up prone on the ground.
Okay, perfect.
And then this one is running away, and Saint, if you would like to, first of all, use your action that you've been storing.
It's been 32 years.
Non-lethal, please.
Nah, fuck this motherfucker. I'm hitting lethal.
Looking a
I'm
little
joking.
rusty there.
But that 23 hits, yeah.
Non-lethally,
22.
22 points. In
Very nice. So as this orc is running past you, you take your greatsword and you straight up just like hit him right above the right knee and almost take his right leg completely off.
Yeah, it's an air
And
adventure
as he
again.
spins through the air, he lands on that knee and continues past you. You can then burn your reaction to make an attack of opportunity if you want.
Wait, wasn't that just my talk of opportunity right then and there?
No, your held action happened when he moved
Oh.
10 feet away from you. Now he's moving out of your
Alright. 16.
A 16 is a glancing blow.
17.
So, and then as he's running away, you flip the greatsword around and slash at his back, but it cuts right across like this homemade armor that he's wearing. Cuts cleanly through the leather armor, but doesn't go deeply into his skin, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And he's going to continue his last 10 feet of movement that way. I know Grimm just went AFK, but they are going to take 2 attacks from this dude up on the tower. Actually, no. 1 attack and 1 attack on Clonk. So against Clonk, because that's who he was originally shooting at, that is going to be a 14 to hit.
No.
Okay. And against Grimm, that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit. And that's going to be a nasty 10 points of piercing damage. All right, and Des, this guy is going to shoot at you twice. You have half cover still. 10 is going to miss, and a 17, I believe, is going to miss.
Yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 gets him here. 40 gets him there. All right. With that being said, these guys are going to continue on down here. Remember, there is a ramp there. So, top of the round, Levi, you're up. Des, you're on deck.
Did these guys move at all, or?
No, they're, oh yeah, they move on the orc's turn, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He gets over here and begins, like, looking around for the injured orc child, and this one is going to come up here and begin, like, getting all of the other kids in order, as some of them are attempting to join in the fight as well.
The children?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, these kids want to fight. The adult's the one that's like, no, you guys have to fucking chill out. They're not paying attention to you.
Have I seen any of all the orcs that I've seen from like this clan? Have any of them been wearing like headgear or like any kind of like anything on their heads?
Yeah, some of them do. Some of them have like basic steel helms. Others have like tribal headdresses on. It's just kind of a mishmash.
Okay, I'm gonna pick the most concealing head thing that I've seen them wear, and I'm gonna cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
To become an orc of the clouds that has my tattoos.
Okay. So yeah, you real quick. This dust like flips around you, and the image of you is probably about a foot taller and about 150 pounds heavier.
Yeah, I want to be cut.
Yeah, just straight chiseled, with all these arcane tattoos across their arms.
Yeah, well, I want them to look not arcane though. I want them to look like
tribal.
Crude. Yeah.
Okay. So it looks more tribal than anything now.
Okay. And then I will. Do you need me to make another stealth check, or I'm gonna be running, and I would like to follow Thracken is what I want to do.
Okay. So when you are using stealth, you move at half speed, so you cannot run and do stealth at the same time. Makes sense. But you're disguised as an orc.
Well, I mean, can I do like is like social stealth? Like I want to like blend in with all the orcs.
Yeah, I mean, you could make your stealth check. You would just be at half speed while you're doing that.
Do I get any bonuses for looking like an orc?
No. I mean, you get advantage on your stealth check.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Okay.
Yeah, 23.
You definitely look like an orc running towards the I want to be mean and be like the image of you is like a running orc, but you're just like moving slowly. But I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, you look like an orc that's like, just generally meandering towards the fray.
All right, that's it.
Do you have a bonus action dash or anything you could do?
My bonus action was to hide, so.
Oh, okay. And your action was okay.
That was my stealth. Yeah.
All right. As you turn the corner, you can clearly see Thracken and what you would assume to be the chieftain running through the town, picking up warriors and everything else like that. You're not sure what's going on. but he definitely doesn't look like a prisoner at this point in time. Whether he has turned on you guys or not is up for debate. At the end of your turn, Des, you are up. Saint, you're on deck.
Okay, so I let me make sure I still have some of this. Yes, I do. All right, gonna make an attempt here. All right, so I'm gonna
An
fly.
attempt was made.
Oh Jesus Christ! I'm 30 feet up, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Fuck. Well, then my attempt is not going to be made. I'm going to fly 30 feet more up and take out my pistol.
Okay.
And attempt to non-lethally, like aim for the lower extremities, shoot this guy right here. Let me fucking ping him.
Okay. And what's
Yes,
the
this
range on
is
your
artery
pistola?
legs.
That's 40. Yeah, 120.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
So this is the magical one.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does, because I'll say you're on relatively even playing field, so negates his cover. Go ahead and roll that damage.
9.
9 points.
This is non-lethal. I'm aiming for the lower
I
extremities.
got you.
I don't know.
Totally.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Anything
go.
else?
Oh wait, this is a branding smite, by the way. I forgot to mention
nice.
that because that was from I cast that way earlier.
Yeah, so that's going to be 14 points of piercing damage as he's hit with 2 rounds.
Okay.
And then whatever your branding smite does.
Holy shit.
Plus 10, very nice. As you fly through the air, you pull both of your pistols out and just straight through. Both of them hit, like rip through his armor. The holes left behind leave this like burning, what am I trying to say? A burning exit wound that just like continues to smolder. Anything else in your turn, guys?
That is my turn.
That is your turn. All right. With that being said, Saint, you're up. Grimm, you're on deck. Oh, Clonk is up first. My bad.
Clonk is gonna sit on this guy.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna like hold him partially as hostage as he can.
Okay. Well, we will call him grappled at this point in time.
Okay.
All right.
He's gonna get his ass kicked if he tries to get out. But yeah.
All right, Saint, you're up. Grimm, you're on deck.
How's this guy looking?
Which one?
This guy.
He's looking pretty rough. He's got a leg like barely hanging off, and he's trying to get away from you at the moment. He's definitely bleeding heavily.
All right. Well, I will use my 30 feet to get 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get there. And I'll attack that guy non-lethally.
That guy non-lethally. Go for it. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
I will actually Vow of Enmity that did. Choose one creature you see within 10 feet, and you grant advantage on the attacks.
There you go. So as I like to think, like in your eye, you've got like the Terminator like targeting thing, and it's like and you focus on him. Yeah, he's got all your attention at the moment.
Hell yeah. Jesus.
A 15 is a glancing blow.
All right.
18 points of damage.
9.
Oh yeah, I was about to give you 18.
Yeah.
Second attack.
29.
29 hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay. I'm not using any of my smites. These are magical abilities.
All right, Saint. Anything else on your turn?
That was my bonus action. My 2 attacks. I believe that is it for me.
All right. As this group of orcs is running away, just screaming in fear from Grimm, you focus on the one and begin chasing him down. You take your first slash, and it just like cuts like right at his left Achilles, slices cleanly through it, and he like begins to hobble a little bit. You then like flourish your greatsword. What did you say earlier? we're not scared of someone with a big sword. And you just go and fucking, like, hit him right square in the back and just, like, lay open this massive, like, foot-long freaking crater in his back with your greatsword.
We just want our friends.
No, you non-lethally rip out his spine, essentially.
You've crippled him.
All
Let him
right.
die at that point.
Anything else on your turn, Saint?
No.
All right.
Just feel like screaming at someone like, kill me.
Grimm, you are up.
I guess first I'm gonna start off. Can I see through these gates or
It's like up the hill. So like I was saying, this part in the middle of it is at a lower elevation than like where the fences are. It's like a valley that like slowly goes up the hill. Does that make sense?
I understand that, but what's the height difference from here to here?
We'll call it half. We'll call it 30 feet.
Is it any different like over here? Because it's going up, right?
Sure, we'll call it 20 feet right here.
Okay,
We'll call it
so
10 feet right here.
My action dash and bonus action misty step. I would like to get onto the other side of this gate.
Okay. I mean,
Does that work?
yeah. You run up, like you like jump into the air, and as you jump into the air, you vanish into this shadowy cloud and just emerge. Like you don't blip on the other side. Like just the shadow from the sun, you just straight emerge from that shadow, just stepping forward.
Ooh. I think that's all I got.
All right.
That's my action bonus action. So
As you're doing that, you find yourself split between this group of orcs heading towards you, and as you look down, you can see that group of orcs heading down the ramparts towards the fight. Thracken, you're up.
All right. Now, did I hear the gunshots?
You have heard 2 gunshots.
Okay. As we're sprinting, I'm gonna ask him. You guys have firearms?
What's this firearm?
The boomsticks.
Never heard of her.
Well, can
Make an insight check.
roll- Yeah. 11.
Was it a gunshot or was it a rock hitting a cliff?
Okay.
You know, those giants do tend to throw boulders.
Fair enough. All right. I would assume I did tell him about the rest of the party.
Yeah.
In our
Yeah,
in our talk. Okay.
you told him about your group. He's down to clown.
am I
All right.
visible to them yet?
Not quite.
So another 100.
Probably
feet will
once they get
us
about to the ramp,
here.
I'd say.
What about me? Because I'm in the tower.
If he wants to burn a bonus action to make a perception check, look for
Yeah, I'll
the
do that.
battlefield. So you
I'll do
use
that.
movement. Yeah.
1.
All right, go for it. 6.
Yep.
As you are running, and all these other orcs have been running, it's been like kicking a lot of dust up. It's just really hard to see through it and make out what's happening. You do, however, see something burning from this tower over here, and you see like this bright light coming from the top of this tower. Other than that, everyone's just figures moving around.
Okay.
Okay. So that was your movement, your action, and your bonus action. Hareson, you're up. Name you're on deck.
Fantastic. I'm gonna be looking at this man's. Oh wait, hold on. Let me switch to the right thing. Wrong thing. This man's right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna make that little gun shape with my hand.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna use guiding bolt on him.
What's the range on that bitch?
I believe it's 120. Let me make sure.
Could be 120.
It is 120, and I believe I
He's
did the math.
just
He's
within
114.
120. Yep,
Yeah. So, may I?
you may.
Fantastic. Oh my god.
Cha-ching.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Yes.
Grim is
That's okay,
making
come on,
bank
Grim.
tonight.
Their luck is nuts. Oh my god, this app.
$25 so far.
That's enough to order me some Popeyes.
22.
But it's a little
22
like a non-lethal attack.
plus
It's totally non-lethal. It's totally non-lethal.
22 plus
So
6 times 6 is 36.
can I like
No,
58.
you can't.
wait?
58.
Say it again.
You did 58 points of radiant damage. This little voice appears in the back of your
Oh
head.
fuck.
Goes,
There she
Harrison,
is.
this one's mine. And your hand almost moves involuntarily, just an inch higher. As you let go of this guiding bolt, this blinding light fills the area as this radiant bolt flies through the air, catches this orc square in the chest, and by the time that the light fades, there is a smoldering hips and legs standing there, falling to a knee, and then collapsing to the ground.
Wait, it's fucking Uno reverse my suggestion, asshole.
Good job, Harrison. I told you I had this one. Now, free me. Anything else on your turn, Harrison?
The one time you don't want to get a nat 20 on that shit.
Dude, that was some brutal damage, bro.
Fuck. Dude, I'm actually crying now. Oh fuck. I'm gonna like shakily like duck back down into the trees and just say, oops.
I did it again. All right. With that being said, Nim, you are up. The orcs are on deck.
How far can I jump, like, laterally? Or not laterally, horizontally.
I believe.
My fucking eyes, dude.
Long jump. 5e. When you make a standing long jump, do you have 10 feet that you can back up and then run?
I mean, it doesn't seem like it in
Okay.
the tower.
Then it's equal to your strength score, or half of that for a standing long jump.
So 6 feet. I don't think I'm making that jump. And how far is the ground from the tower?
60 feet.
Like down here?
Well,
60?
60 to that, and then I'd say you're probably about 20 feet up in the tower, so like 80 feet.
Okay, what about over here?
About 20 feet.
Okay. I will drop down here.
Okay.
And I'll use slow fall if I have to.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh, I assumed you're slow falling. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think you can drop like 60 feet without freaking taking any damage.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can get about here.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'll dash so I'm just right next to Grimm. Back him up.
Okay. You see... earlier you saw out of the corner of your eye Grimm just emerging from the shadows heading towards these orcs up here. Not quite sure what they're doing. You silently drop down out of the tower and then just sprint over until you're shoulder to shoulder with them.
That was my turn.
All right. Orc's turn. This guy's gonna run. This guy's gonna run. This guy's gonna run. This guy's gonna 5 times.
Is the
40
lower
run.
half of that guy gonna run, or
Nah.
it's like pretty damn durable? No.
Nah, he done, buddy. Sorry. So this big group of orcs is like running up the ramp, like, and the other one's like, "We got this, you fucking idiot!" Running back down. At the same time, though, just to make things fun, it's going to be 2 attacks from this guy on Grimm, 1 attack from this guy on each of you, and 2 attacks on Nim from that guy. So, Grimm
Hey, bitch.
does a 10 hit.
No.
Plus 2 does a 12 hit.
No.
Second attack. That's not gonna hit. That was a natural one. First attack from the second guy does a 13. Does a 15 hit.
No.
Nim does a. Jesus Christ, these guys can't fucking roll to save their goddamn lives. Does a 13 hit you, Nim?
No, it does not.
All right, it's 2 attacks with a +2. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
There we go. Does a 22 hit?
Fine. Yes, it hits me.
All right. As he attacks you, you are gonna take 14 points of slashing damage. Who else do we have? That guy's dead. This dude right here, he is gonna.
Decided to pour that salt in the wind real quick.
You know what? He's still all about shooting the shinies. So 1 bow attack against Saint, 1 bow attack against Clonk. Against Clonk, that is gonna be 11 to hit.
No.
Against Saints. No, I'm just joking. Does a 19 hit Saint. All right, so as he takes his 2 shots, he is rather shaken from the fact that his buddy just got obliterated. And so he fires an arrow, barely missing his buddy that Clonk is sitting on, and then aims and fires, and the second arrow just like deflects off of Saint's pauldron with absolutely no effect. That being said, Levi, you're up. Des, you're on deck.
I'm up.
You are up.
Okay. I'm gonna just use all of my actions to run and go right here.
You say fuck the stealth?
Yeah, I mean, I look like an orc. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
you do.
chaos. Like,
And they're
I
all
feel
running
like-
towards the fight?
Yeah, so I'm doing the same shit.
Cool. Yeah, you're just like, fuck, what am I doing? And just start taking off running. It is a little bit weird because, again, your movement doesn't quite match the body, but no one around you is really paying that much attention. Just us as the viewers can see that. Other than that, you are keeping pace pretty well with Thracken and the Chieftain.
Word.
Was that all 3? Movement, bonus, and bonus action got you there?
Yeah, it's 105 movement.
All right. Des, you're up. Saint, you're on deck.
So we're killing them now.
No.
So I'm. How's this guy looking? He's looking pretty rough. Huh?
I mean, he's got 2 burning holes through his chest at the moment. Saint can hear him wheezing.
Let's I'm gonna try to do this non-lethally. I'm gonna aim low once again.
You hear this voice? No, I'm just joking.
You hear a voice in the back of your head.
Go for it.
All right. So
Make your attack roll. Natural 20.
Grim die. Plus $5. Ka-ching.
Go ahead and roll
God.
the 2d8 plus your mod. Plus 1.
Dude, what?
Just saying, y'all owe me $30.
Is it 30? No, I think it's more than 30 now. I think it's closer to 40, right?
That was the 2d8 plus your mod?
yeah.
Okay, plus 16, so that is 36 points damage. All right. So as you are flying up into the air, you take aim and you fire both of the pistols at the same time. The 2 rounds cut through his knees, drop him to the ground, and then shock takes over and he starts convulsing on the ground.
Oh no.
He is effectively incapacitated.
All right.
This is not lethal. Things going real well.
I mean, he's still alive.
He has no chance to become an adventurer again.
All right. That's my turn.
All right.
And Clonk is gonna continue to sit there.
Okay. That being said, Saint, you're up. Grimm, you're on deck.
Why are we killing them? And
You just, real quick, Saint, as you're standing at the bottom of that tower, you hear 2 gunshots, and blood and bone just, like, spurts over the edge and, like, covers you.
you guys fucking suck. And
He's not dead. He's not dead.
I'm just following these guys basically at this point.
Okay. By the time you turn that corner, you do see 2 orcs heading in your direction. If you get
these
to,
two right here.
yeah, these 2 are not feared, and they are moving towards the fight.
Oh, then yeah, I'm attacking non-lethally.
Okay.
Pussy.
No, I'm not. I'm treating our friend's request that close to our heart.
28 hits.
So 28. I accidentally clicked it again because I didn't see the 28. But yeah, 28.
Yeah, hits.
And then
15 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
Very nice.
I'm attacking again.
Go for it. 29 hits. 20 points damage. Very nice.
Non-lethal.
Of course. Anything else on your turn, Saint?
No.
Okay. So covered in blood and viscera, you're just like kind of loping up the hill. And as you're like looking up towards the tower that you were just showered in blood from, holding your greatsword out, you turn the corner as this orc just impales himself on the edge of your greatsword. You're like, God damn it! You pull it out and then hit him with the flat side of it. It knocks a couple of teeth out, and he just like stands up and looks at you, and he's like, "Oh, Shawnee man must die."
I just want my friends.
All right. Anything else on your turn, Saint? Grimm, you're up. Thracken, you're on deck.
I pull Fabian back.
Okay.
I'm about to hit this guy, and you watch the point of it sink into a flat, blunt edge. I want to deck this guy.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a 12 does not hit.
Well, then I'm going to 2 sorcery points. Quicken spell. And I'm going to use Booming Blade.
Okay, go for it.
17?
A 17 does hit.
That's going to be a minimum damage for 6 on that, and then
6
thunder
more
damage.
points of thunder damage. All right.
And he needs to make a wisdom save.
And a wisdom save. God damn it, that's a 2. He is frightened.
Frightened.
All right. Anything else on your turn, Grimm?
That's it.
All right. So Grimm, famine wraps itself from a point into a blunt, and you go to punch him in the face with
Smoke
it.
that shit.
You go to punch him in the face with it, but he moves out of the way. Then, almost of their own accord, the eldritch tentacles like wrap back into a point, almost like a backwards scythe, and just like stab through his back, and then open back up on the other side of his chest, holding him there.
Ow. That's it.
It said no.
That being said, Thracken, you're up.
All right. So we're gonna dash down the ramp.
As you get to the bottom of the ramp,
Yeah.
but honestly, about halfway down the ramp, you're starting to see the dust kicking up from battle, and where you're expecting to see probably this 15 to 20 foot tall giant, instead you see your skinny little tiefling friend as well as a half elf that is currently engaged in mortal combat with 3 orcs, and you look just in time to see Famine shoot through this orc's back and blossom outwards, holding him in place.
I'm not a half elf.
I thought. Did you look like a human right now, right?
I guess so.
My bad. Your human friend. Unless you just dropped that in your shatter guide.
I mean, I think everybody in the party knows at this point.
Okay. So straight up, just pale skin, blank white hair, freaking nice pointy ears.
Knife ears.
Yep.
Anyway,
Fucking
as
knife
I
ears.
see my friends, I'm just gonna, as I see them stabbing and slashing, in spite of my request, I'm just gonna loosen up and just kind of shake my head and look over to the chieftain and say, "Well, it ain't giants." It's my friends.
You, and he like pulls out this large like horn and just like begins blowing it, and everyone just like stops fighting. Like mid punch, everyone like about to hit him in the face like just stops, and they all just like look back towards the chieftain, totally not ready to hear the horn of the Lord at this moment. And they all just like stand there for half a second. I will just say, just for flavor, this guy, he's just like, even though the horn has sounded, a group of orcs runs up the hill towards you, Thracken, going, away! And then the one that's impaled on Famine just like steps backwards, and you see like this massive like gout of gore and viscera just like explode out of the front side of his chest as he's trying as hard as possible to get away from Grimm. He's still alive. Just fucked up.
Okay.
If everybody's stopping, I'll drop my form of dread at the same time. Like, whoa.
Alright. Almost instantly, your form of dread shifts and mellows back out into the form of Grimm. Shortly after the giant... Yeah, you can see Thracken. Like, you look past the... You look through the hole in this orc's chest, and you can see your orc buddies standing there next to the chieftain who's currently blowing the horn.
Sorry, wave at him.
Shortly after that giant group of orcs goes running through screaming, you see Saint just like walking up covered in bone and blood, just like under his breath being like, I just want my friends. I just want my friends. And then Thracken shortly thereafter, this orc that you've never seen before comes running up behind you. You want to act like what? Go for it.
No, I want to just like, I don't want to bring attention to myself. I just want to walk up and stand behind them like I'm like,
yeah,
like I'm part of it.
I was gonna say, yeah. So also shortly thereafter, the other orcs up here just kind of stop at the top of the ramp, and you can see one that is standing like almost shoulder to shoulder with him, and then as the orc is next to him, like it almost seems to grow like 6 more inches, so it's slightly taller than the orcs around it. But we'll just say, yeah, all these guys are up to here. Saint gets up to here with these 2 guys chasing after him, just ineffectively bashing on his armor. And this orc stands here. And I will say that as the chaos subsides to the sound of this horn, and Thracken stands there shaking his head, we are going to have to stop for tonight because Joe needs to go to work.
Right now?
Yep.